Hey guys, today we are going to talk about one of the most underrated projects of 2024. Why do I see incredible potential in JUP, and what is my strategy for increasing profits on this token? Will it be able to outperform the well-known Uni token, and is it too late to invest at the current price? So be sure to watch the video till the end because I guarantee this will be one of the most useful videos you will find. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and let's get started. I realize that many people don't know what this token is and where it comes from, so I suggest we get started by getting acquainted with this interesting project. All crypto enthusiasts are familiar with Uniswap, one of the most convenient decentralized exchanges on the Ethereum blockchain. Of course, in addition to Ethereum, you can also make exchanges on other popular networks. You might ask yourself, what does JUP have to do with this? Everything is as simple as possible. The JUP token is a native token of a similar project on the Solana blockchain. It is the largest decentralized exchange on that blockchain, and it occupies a quite steep position in the entire market. For example, here is its static over the last day. It's almost surpassing the volume of Uniswap on Ethereum, which certainly shows the growing demand for the Solana ecosystem and the exchange itself. And the coolest thing is that the native token JUP has grown more than x2 in price over the past month. This is despite the fact that it is just over a month old. It has been distributed to active users in a rather interesting way. For a general understanding of the potential, we need to dig a little deeper. But until we do, let us know in the comments if you knew about JUP. Earlier this year, the Jupiter project team announced their token airdrop to all active users of their DEX. But they knew that on the Solana blockchain, it's not always easy to do distributions in a way that works well. After all, the network may simply not be able to handle the load. Therefore, a reasonable decision was made, in my opinion, to test the operation of the site and the average load in general by airdropping WEN tokens. The exchange team created a separate meme coin that was stamped with 1 million wallets. And guess what? To qualify for the drop, you only had to make 3 swaps on their exchange in the last 6 months. I personally managed to get a drop to 4 wallets, and right now you can see how much a drop to 1 wallet costs at the current price. It's very nice, especially considering the fact that I didn't do these actions on purpose, because I just used the most convenient resource on Solana and got a reward of almost $1,000. And don't forget that this was just a test distribution, because after that, in early February, they distributed JUP for another 1 million wallets. Personally, I have 3 wallets with an average of 2,400 to 3,600 JUP tokens in each, and I don't plan to fix the profit even at this moment, and I will definitely explain to you why. Actually, I really like this project and what they're doing to retain holders. It's clear to me that JUP can easily grow to $1.50 and even more at the peak, but we'll talk about that a little later. Right now, the team is doing a lot of work on interesting collaborations and improving their own product. They are adding utilities for their tokens, which is very important. In one of my last videos, I said that right now Solana is developing its ecosystem very strongly. Just have a look at this. And according to TVL Solana, we can clearly conclude that this indicator will only increase. Currently, it ranks 3rd among all blockchains, behind only Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain. I don't see any point in counting Tron in this list, and the Binance blockchain will definitely lose this battle in the next few months. So we can see Solana in 2nd place. And a lot of people laughed at me in the comments, but look what really happened. Like I said, Solana has outlasted BSC and Tron and taken the corresponding top 2 position. And this happened for a reason, because right now the DeFi direction on Solana is becoming one of the most promising in the entire crypto industry. And Jupiter also had a hand in this, as they cooperate with the tops and give them an allocation of JUP tokens for further distribution. And it is already clear that the team wants to maximize its influence, not only through its product, but also through third-party projects. In addition, the team itself has very cool support from various advertisers who will continue to push Jupiter to an even higher level. But most of all, I like the fact that Jupiter has no early investors, and the first drop had only 10% of the amount distributed to market participants. And there were still 4 billion tokens left for drops. That's why I was very excited, because as the Solana ecosystem grows, the price of the token will only grow, so all active users will make a huge profit. Jupiter has also recently launched their own voting platform among all their token holders. This will definitely be profitable for those who participate in this activity. In general, I see a lot of potential in this token because it is a top exchange that is very actively supported by the Solana blockchain itself. The team is made up of professionals who are constantly introducing improvements to the product, as well as running a marketing campaign that clearly works for the project. Therefore, I suggest moving on to my price prediction. I think you have already understood my feelings about this project. I believe it is quite realistic to reach the $20 to $50 level in the coming months. But you have to understand that we are now facing a halving, after which the market historically falls into a long accumulation zone, and only then the bull market fully starts and altcoins fly up. But at the same time, there hasn't been an update of the all-time high before the halving. So who knows? Maybe these cycles will not work anymore. Only time will show us how the market will work now. So if we look at longer-term investments, then I can see it reaching $3.50 to $4 per coin. And I especially see the possibility of such a price even if we compare it with the Uni token. After all, these two projects are already running at almost the same volume, and this is just the beginning. Solana will definitely accelerate the ecosystem projects and their tokens. By the way, write what you think about the future price. I will be very interested to know. And I would like to remind you that this video is by no means financial advice, just my thoughts and calculations. So be sure to do your own research before you invest. And now I propose to move on to my plan that will help me multiply my JUP assets. For myself, I decided to participate in many retrenchment activities on the Solana blockchain. So I added Jupiter to the list of these activities. So I will just do regular swaps and other simple actions on the DEX itself. I will do 1 to 2 swaps a day through the exchange. After all, it was for them that the first round of the drop was distributed. Then, of course, I will use limit orders and the DCA strategy to increase activity here as well. In fact, as an active user on the Solana ecosystem, this is not difficult for me at all because it is necessary for my constant actions. That is, in a passive way, I will farm my airdrop. And considering how generous they have been to 1 million users, I think there will be a lot more airdrops in the future. After all, they have allocated almost 4 billion JUP tokens. Also, it will be a very cool activity to stack your tokens and vote for certain changes or projects. After all, rewards for stakers have been allocated for this activity. Up to 100 million JUP per quarter, plus 75% of commissions from future launch pads of Jupiter owners. In other words, in addition to the price increase, you will receive rewards up to the amount of your JUP, which of course in a bull market will bring unrealistic X. In addition, there may be separate drops for voting, as will be the case for those who participated in the last voting. Some projects will motivate you to vote for them by giving you their tokens for votes. So right now, JUP staking looks like a pretty nice app for holders, and I personally keep all my allocation there. And that's all. Don't forget to do your own research, subscribe to the channel, and like the video. Thanks for watching your Coin Post.